Hello, Bumbaclots. It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 8, Episode 15. So this week's episode was the mid-season finale. The show will be back on, I think, in like October or something like that. Don't give me the line. But we pick up where the last episode left off with the girls on a girls trip. And we see it's the next day and Nell is on the phone with her husband, Chris, telling him that she got into it with Kimmy of all people. And he is shocked. And she says, I just don't think that we mesh well. Our personalities don't. But it seemed to me like she was downplaying what happened because she didn't fully say that she started it. And because at one point she was like, Kimmy said something and I just walked away. Girl, you started that and you were 1000% wrong, Miss Nell. So stop. Then we see Kimmy and Tisha down in their dungeon, still complaining about their room and how hot it is down there and how they got to share one bathroom and how Destiny gonna be mad when she show up. Well, Destiny wasn't invited. You the one that invited her in the first place. And this is what pisses me off about people. If you're going to sit up here and complain about your room, right? And Melody then offered you her room, but your pride and ego, no, it's fine. It's all right. You should have taken the room. Like, what are we doing here? Either you're going to take the room, stay in the one you're at, or find other accommodations. What's the issue? Like, stop complaining. You should have taken the room instead of just being on some, it's all right. It's okay. Girl, I would have taken the room, period. Okay. So, we also learned via Tisha that Destiny don't know that Sunny is there. And this is my problem with people like Tisha. You want to sit up here and call out other people and they friendships and this, that, and the third. If Destiny really, truly is your girl, the way you say that she is and how much you got her back, why would you wait until she got there to tell her that this girl is there? She gonna say in the episode that she didn't want to tell her and then she not come. Give her the opportunity to make that decision. Don't wait until she get there and bamboozle her and surprise her. That's not being a friend. I'm gonna tell my girl, hey, soon as I walk in the house, soon as I saw her in the airport, I'm texting her immediately. Girl, guess who here? Period. You know what I'm saying? She was still gonna come regardless, but that's not being a friend to me. That's fake. And you was being messy and you was trying to have a moment for this damn television show. Shanita, and the girls and Melody and everybody, they go to the beach, right? And Tisha, Kimmy, and Stormy were like in the water talking about Destiny coming and all of that type of stuff. And Shanita peeps that they're over there talking and she says to Mel, like, there go the ops. And Mel was like, girl, why you keep on calling them the ops? And she was like, cuz she already told you who she is. Believe her. And she was like, with somebody like that, when they all huddled up, I'm going to naturally think that you're talking about me. Now, were they talking about Mel? Yeah. Mel was a part of the conversation. She was right. Were they saying anything malicious about her? No, but she was a part of that conversation. So Shanita wasn't wrong. Melody then compares the situation with Destiny to Judas and Jesus. And Nell in her confessional was like, I know Mel ain't comparing herself to Jesus. She's talking, child, these fans then really went to her head. Do I really think that Mel thinks that she's Jesus? No, I think that she was just making an analogy and being funny in the moment. Do I think that Mel has a big head because of her fans? Probably a little bit. It probably feels good to have a lot of people behind you, but I don't think that it's gone to her head to that extent. I think that a lot of these people on this show came together and decided that they were going to call out the millimeters. I don't think that that was something that was a coincidence that all of a sudden, season 8, Tisha, Marceau, Stormy, hell, now even Nell, Kimmy, all of them are talking about the millimeters all of a sudden, even though these people have been around for the last, I don't know how many years. So that doesn't go above my head to think that they didn't get together and be like, we're going to call this out on the show, because they really can't call Mel out for anything else, because she's been, neutral. She's been fine. She hasn't done anything to anybody on the surface that anybody can call out per se, So, Sunny then asks Mel, does she think that it's a jealousy situation with Destiny? And Mel says, you have people that feel like they're about to be the head bitch in charge. And you can be that, but don't try to step on my shine at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's what she was saying. Do I think that Destiny came into the show trying to be the HBIC? No, I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I think that second season, or whatever that season was, where I started calling Destiny out for being a fake friend of Mel. I think that season she let the producers, maybe even Carlos, whomever, getting her ear to start having issues with Mel, because that whole season it was, you won't let me be a friend to you. You won't be my, you won't let me be your village. You won't let me watch the kids at the girl release-ish party or whatever. She made it about her, starting an argument, and it was just weird. So I think that she let the show and the producers getting her ear to go at Melody over trivial, petty stuff. Mel then tells Sunny, to ignore Destiny. Don't let her get you riled up. I'm not going to let her get me riled up. They both failed. So, Tisha meets Destiny back at the house, leaves the other girls at the beach. And she tells Destiny that Mel said that she don't know whether Destiny messed with Martell or not. Now, it's mighty funny that this is just not coming up after Tisha, Mel, and Kimmy had this conversation for us episodes ago. Don't know how long ago it had been in real time, but there wasn't a conversation that was just had last night or that day. Why are you just not telling her this now? It's either she had told her off camera, because I really can't see after that lunch or whatever they had with Mel, and where Mel said, I don't know what grown people do. I don't know if she did or not. I cannot see, soon as they left, Tisha or Kimmy not running back and telling Destiny. I really honestly think that they told her, but since it wasn't said on camera, they were told to reiterate it on camera, right? And I think that they were told to reiterate it on camera during the girls' trip, so that could be yet another thing for Destiny to confront Mel over. Okay? This is what I think. Destiny is shocked by the statement. And in her confessional, she says, if I wanted to sleep with him or her, I could have. Excuse me? What you mean you could have slept with him or her? Now you saying Melody a lesbian? Now, Mel did a live on TikTok where she discussed everything that happened in this week's episode, and I'm going to post it for you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you tune into the channel, because she addressed everything and everyone, including Carlos. Clock that T. You don't want to miss it, okay? Baby, do I think that Melody like girls? I don't, but I don't know what people do behind closed doors, okay? Do I think that if Melody was attracted to women, would it be Destiny? No. Just not to say that Destiny is not an attractive girl, but no, like, but who am I? I don't know. I don't know these women. I don't know what they do. She could have been. I don't know. But that was funny to me. So that night, the ladies go to dinner. Okay. They go to dinner and Tisha and Destiny are not with them. They arrive a little bit later. So the conversation of marriage comes up. And Shanita asks, so like I said, Tisha and Destiny weren't there at first. They arrived. It's hella awkward. The mood has already shifted, right? So the conversation of marriage comes up and Shanita asks Tisha, Trisha, I'm sorry, not Tisha, Trisha, is she married? And here go Trisha with that, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. She just can't never give a answer because her relationship status is trifling. Okay. So meanwhile, while she stuttered, Sunny face had me dying. Sunny was over there. What in the fuck is going on with this? Child, I was hollering. So old girl explained her triangle, child. And Shanita was like, how you married and engaged, but throwing rocks at that glass house, talking about the Sunny Destiny situation. And I was like, somebody needed to say it because Trisha, you the last person that needs to be judging anybody's situation, okay? And you over there in a whole Jerry Springer love triangle. Girl, you need to shut up. You and that drawstring ponytail need to have severals. Anybody that wear tight curls like that cannot be trusted, all right? Girl, bye. So here go Trisha all defensive. You don't know what happened. You don't know what you talking about. This, that, and the third. The same could be said for you. You don't know their situation. You weren't there. So you don't have anything to speak on, my love. Shut it up. So Shanita then asked Destiny to tell her side of the story. Since everybody else had talked about it, you tell yours. Now, mind you, it was said that Destiny and Shanita know each other. They worked with each other over a decade or so ago or more at a restaurant back in the day. Okay. So Destiny tells her side of the story and she says how she thought they were friends. Her and Sunny were friends, and that Sunny would text her, love you, I miss you, girl, this, that, and the third. So Shanita calls Sunny out on that. Because she like, I'm not telling no girl I love her and I miss her if that's not my friend. And Sunny's rebuttal was, if you say that to me first, that's how I'm going to respond to you. Now, I can get that because even with you guys, my T squad, a lot of y'all in the comment section tell me, love you, Keisha, whatever. And I tell y'all, I love y'all back. I tell y'all, I love y'all when I'm closing out every video. You know what I'm saying? Do I know you guys personally? No. Do y'all know me personally? No. But there is a love there. So I can get it when she's saying that Destiny was like, love you, girl. And she like, love you, girl, too. Miss you. One of them things, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. And then I get Shanita at the same time. So it's a tenfold situation with that. So after that, Destiny then exposes how Sunny was even managing her singing career in the air. It was, it was stormy fame. Like, oh, like she was managing you? Like, oh, girl, you really ain't got no conversation here, okay? And I agree. Like, Sunny girl, at the end of the day, you married to this man, but what y'all did was wrong. It was just wrong at the end of the day. You say you want that girlfriend, but when it gets to the point where you trying to manage her career, this, that, and the third, you owed her a conversation. It is what it is. But at this point, I wouldn't even care about the situation anymore. They married and there's nothing else even to be talked about. This girl wasn't your friend. Obviously, God did you a favor by getting her out of your life and that nigga. So I would be telling them, thank you. Thank you. At the end of the day, I wouldn't even want to talk about it no more. So people wouldn't even think I was pressed over the situation. Okay. Because if a situation is built on a lie, it's going to end on a lie. So we're going to see how this whole marriage thing works out for them. Okay. So, we then discuss how Moses sent Destiny money that year in September. And he and Sonny at that point were in a relationship. Sonny says that they exchanged numbers in the beginning of August. By September, they were in a relationship. By December, they were married, right? And so Destiny gets to reading text messages between her and Moses where he's telling her, I love you. Good morning, love. And this was in August. And Sonny was like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. We were just talking at that point. I knew he was talking to other women. That's called dating. It doesn't matter to me or whatever. But Destiny also reveals that, yeah, he was still sending me money in September and he didn't stop sending me text messages until October. Now, you just said y'all was in a committed relationship by September. And Sonny even reveals that he didn't tell her that he was still sending this girl money in September until after the fact, until shit started coming out. Okay. So at this point, she has married a liar who's playing games with both of y'all. She done married him. Like I said, have it, girl. Have it. Because now you got my headache, okay? You got to deal with this lying, cheating mother, okay? Not me, all right? Sonny wants to play it off like it's nothing, da-da-da-da. But girl, if this situation between you and this man is real, then it is something. But to the world, she gonna try to act like it's no big deal. Whatever. So after they go back and forth, Tisha then was like, well, Mel, is there anything that you want to talk about, you and Destiny or whatever? And because Mel was like, no, because if we was going to say something, it would have been said a long time ago. We ain't spoke to each other in over a year and a half. What is there to talk about? And Tisha was like, I mean, because last night you were like, fuck Destiny. Destiny said, oh. And once again, with that reaction from Destiny didn't know she said that. Tisha didn't tell her that. Tisha is something else. Tisha is playing the reality show game. And this supposed to be your homegirl, Destiny. You better watch her. What Shanita said is true. She is the op. As much as they like to call Mel out and say Mel is producing and playing puppeteer, Tisha doing the same exact thing. And even Kimmy in her confessional was saying this was not the right time to try to make these two talk after Destiny had just went heads up with Sonny. It wasn't a good idea. Wrong timing. But like I said, Tisha's playing the game. So, Sonny asks Mel about the deterioration of her and Destiny's friendship, and Mel names all of these instances where things started to get weird. All of the things that I looked at that season, she reiterated. And Tisha once again jumping into the conversation, and Mel was like, Tisha, stop. Because this ain't got nothing to do with you. And she says, okay. Girl, once again, playing puppeteer. She knew what she was doing. Stirring the pot, right? As much as people like to call out Mel, Tisha and Mel now are on the same playing field when it comes to being messy. Okay. So, Mel says, my ex was taking me through hell, and I would be on the phone with her and she'd be like, girl, this Martell, let me see what he want. So to Mel, it's like, how could you even still be friends with somebody that you know is doing me dirty, that I'm crying to you over? Right? Like, make it make sense. Then on top of that, we fall out and you hanging around him and his mistress and taking pictures of my children with said mistress and posting it. Like, at that point, bitch, gloves is off. Okay. Gloves is off. All right. Cause we cannot like each other. That's fine. That's fine. It's already effed up that you even hanging around him and this chick. Even though we ain't friends, I always tell y'all see the measure of a person when y'all fall out. Because if me and Mel was friends like this and we fell out, ain't no way I'm about to be kicking it with Martell and this chick. Under no circumstance are you about to see me hanging out, taking pictures, cheesing with this and her. You be happy if I'm still friends with him, because I'm seeing how much of a trifling man he is. But okay. But then to go to the extent of posting that girl kids with that chick, come on now. And then Destiny want to act dumb and don't understand why this girl don't want to be friends with her no more. Come on, bro. The way y'all move is wild. Okay? And Destiny gonna say, I posted a picture of Martell on his birthday and she just happened to be in it. And when it was brought to my attention, I immediately took it down. And like Mel said, why would it have to be brought to your attention? Come on now, let's not play stupid. You a grown woman, like you say. You know right from wrong. You know damn well you shouldn't have posted that damn picture. But you was trying to be funny. Now, Mel will be all kind of biz naive if she went down to the Chicken Man restaurant and posed up with him and his new woman. Oh, she'll be Lucifer's daughter. Okay? Like, come on now. So, Destiny then says, well, let's be clear. You and her on the phone all the time. You were teaching her how to respectfully cheat. And Mel loses it. She was like, what? She was like, that don't even make no sense. All my crying, hurting, being depressed, all of that. If that was the truth, I would have stayed with him. Make it make sense. And you could tell once again for Melody, this was another nail in the coffin for you to even say something like that to me. Come on. But Mel admits, yes, I did talk to her on the phone. Yes, we did DM each other because I was trying to find out when he was going to be over there so I could catch him and leave him. What Destiny said was true. You didn't need to catch him. You already knew he was cheating. So what was the point? I get that. But everybody has a different mind frame when they're in love with somebody. They're married. They have years. They have a child with children with each other. Her mind is already messed up. We've all been there in that moment where you can't even explain the dumb shit you doing. You know you being stupid. You know you need to leave. You know what I'm saying? Was it a lot? Yes, that's a lot. To be even sitting up here coordinating with the mistress to catch this man. You already know what it is. But sometimes you got to take yourself all the way to that brink of, I got to see it with my own two eyes to believe it, to give you a reason to leave when you know you already got enough information, intuition, whatever the case may be. You already know what it is. And was she being stupid? 1000%. Mel was being dumb as a rock. Okay. But for Destiny, who was supposed to be her friend, to then turn it around, throw it up in her face and twist it to be like you was trying to teach her how to respectfully cheat when you know damn well you got that mess from Martell. Because let's be honest, Martell said that crap years ago. And if you go by the timeline of Destiny returning to Huntsville, remember, Mel said she had never heard about Destiny a day before in her life before she moved back to Huntsville and found out that they were supposed to be in quote unquote close friends from school, right? So in the beginning of him and the Ariane situation and all of that type of stuff, you weren't even around. So girl, what you talking about? Yeah, you was there probably towards the end of it. But the respectfully cheating, do I think for one moment that Mel was trying to teach this girl how to respectfully cheat with her husband? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Stop it. Stop. So I understand why Mel was so mad. And that was low down. It was foul. It was so foul. Because there's plenty of things I'm sure that Mel could have said about Destiny and the Chicken Man. And she still ain't never aired you out. Ain't never talked about you being arrested, being broke, all all the money issues you've had and all of this type of stuff, she could have dogged you out, and she still ain't never did it. Still ain't never did it. So Destiny was like, I saw y'all texting each other and you asking Ariana to tell you what time he would be there. And they going back and forth, and Destiny was like, didn't I tell you it was weird for you to be sitting up on the phone with her? And I told you we should put on all black and go over there and whoop her A. Now, Melody has already said she did whoop her A. So that happened. You know what I'm saying? Destiny girl, bye. And I know deep down inside she still want to be friends with Mel, but pulling crap like this is the reason why she'll never fuck with you again in life. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. At all. At all. Nope. Overall, I'm gonna give this week's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville an A. It was quite good, quite good. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about the situation and everything down below in the comment section. Who do you believe? Do you believe Destiny saying that Mel was trying to teach Ariana how to respectfully cheat? Do you believe Mel in this situation? Do y'all think that Tisha was playing producer this episode with Destiny? Do you think that she was being fake, not telling Destiny that Sonny was there, and then not telling Destiny that Mel said F you until the dinner? Let's talk about it. I want to hear y'all thoughts and opinions on this. I need to hear it. Y'all make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. And if you guys have not joined me on Patreon starting this week, I will be doing live reactions to Fight Night, the new show on Peacock starring Kevin Hart, Samuel L. Jackson, Taraji P. Henson, and more. And I will be doing live reactions to Selling Sunset Season 8. So make sure you guys join us over on Patreon to watch with us. And you get my reviews earlier than you do on YouTube, and you get them unedited and the cussing versions. So I love you guys. I will see you on the next one. Peace.